Hey guys, in this video I wanted to go over Talonflame, currently one of the best central Pokemon in the game. Very strong after the last patch. They gave him some nice buffs to his basic attack and to his fly damage, which you now play. So early on you just acrobatics over the wall, start hitting the Swordog. You clear it very fast. I will go over the items in a second as well. Before the buff spawn I always charge a boost attack. You can kinda just hit the air before it spawns. And yeah, just get the clear done a bit faster. There I got hit by the thing, but it doesn't really matter much since the camps don't do damage anyways. So I'm running Scope Lens, Razor Claw, and Score Shield currently. No Muscle Band, because I think his auto attack damage is so high that you don't really need Muscle Band. All you want to have is get your crits out, because if he crits, he does crazy damage. So now we just clear the other buff, clear the two Corpfishes. I decided to gank top lane here or just path to top lane because my bot lane is so far out. I mean, I could cover my bot lane. So things you can do here is either cover your bot lane or try to look for something else. Counter ganks are very strong. If you see your lane overextending, you can help them out by just being in their proximity. I decided to gank top lane and actually get a quick kill, blink in. Almost die. So the awkward thing with acrobatics is as well, if you want to escape, I have to drag it across my entire screen to escape, which I did there. So it takes a bit longer to escape. Sadly something on the Switch where the controls you can't really do much. But now I'm back to full HP almost and get another quick hit. On level 5 you take Flame Dash, you just have a lot of mobility with it. Aerial Ace doesn't really make sense since we play Fly. It's much better in Brave Bird, but after they buff Fly I'm just a much bigger fan. So after helping my team with the bees, I instantly recall. Some people do the Corpfish in the mid lane, I in solo queue prefer to just straight up go back to my buffs. So after the bees are done, I don't waste time, I recall or walk back to my buffs. Do them instantly again, time them in my head. So they take 1 minute to respawn, right? So you should remember when you kill them, just so like you have better base timing. And yeah. Do another Corpfish round. Our goal is just getting level 9 before Drednaw pretty much. If you find some kills, that's fine. I can be very aggressive now since I fly. Pretty much always can get out. I'm actually jumping into them, so I flame dash out. You have a lot of mobility as well. Just taking my... I don't really have much to do. I could have taken maybe look for the Corpfish in mid, but I think the other jungler took them, or the other central Talonflame, so I just decided to take the Ordinos of my laners. Probably shouldn't do that, but they were brawling a bit too much, and I don't really still want to dive turrets. So I'm just checking. Oh, the Corpfish is still up, so I'm gonna take it fast. Since I timed my buff, I still had some time to know, like, I still have like 10 more seconds before my buffs spawn. And since I timed it in my head, like, now I recall it, and I'm gonna do another buff round. I even fly up already since I know exactly when it spawns. So I don't really waste time or cooldowns, and now my fly is gonna be up much faster again for the next buff as well. Doesn't matter much, but yeah. Very important, just do your chems fast. And now I'm level 9, got my third, or I'm almost level 9, I'm pretty much to get it off like one small thing. Got it right 5 seconds, 10 seconds before Drednaw. I'm just in time, like now is where Talonflame is so insanely strong. If he has a 2, 3, 4 level lead, his fly does crazy damage. He's one of the strongest Drednaw, or like Drednaw central fighters now. Very hard to contest him. And then we just kill the goal fast. Killing the goal before Drednaw is very fine. And we just get a very free Drednaw. Without any uncontestant. Since the enemy central decided to go for top lane instead of bot lane. Yeah. I can just look for like things, but I just know my buffs are spawning again, so I'm just gonna take the safe experience. If I die now somewhere dumbly, I just give up a lot of experience. And they took out top goal, so on the top side is up and farm. Here again, timed the buff in my head, so I know when it spawns, so I can fly. It was a bit close, but yeah. Taking both buffs again, and then afterwards I always do like buffs. I just give the most experience, and then maybe look for Corpfish, and then I just instantly look for ganks. Here I see my guy being chased. I land up ultimate and just get a free double kill very fast. So now Talonflame's ultimate has also got buffed. It recharges much faster now. It's one of the fastest one in the game. So you can actually just try to spam it on cooldown after camps and stuff. Just don't be afraid to use it now. I never really liked this Unite move, but since it has such low cooldown now, just use it. I honestly got very used to it as well. It's actually quite strong. You can look for flies, flame charges behind the enemy team as well, and just knock them all into your team. This was something you can look for. So we're at level 12, insanely high level. We can just look to either farm or keep fighting, but since I'm so far ahead, I'm just gonna look for things. The only problem is, also you can use the eject button while you're in the air, as you saw there. I fly, you can use the eject button as much as you want in that, and just land on top of someone. So the problem is that if I go too aggressive now, I might give them a lot of comeback experience, so I really do not want to die. And again, I'm taking another buff round. I'm taking it for my Crusher, and he doesn't really need it. So I just want to be the highest level possible for late game. As you can see, like I pretty much always do my buffs every single minute. Especially as a central player or like as a carry. Just having a level lead makes huge difference. You get so many more stats. Now I see them on bot lane. I'm just gonna finish off the Corpfish. I don't really want to defend this too much anyways, but if they go too deep, I can look for something. I actually had a ult only on one guy, but good enough. He dies. Another flame charge. Fly to dodge the Blastoise ultimate, and we just get another kill with it. But you can see how much damage we do already now. But I mean, we have just insane level lead because we farmed well, we got the first Drednaw. Yeah, I sadly die. I didn't expect the Hydro Pump burst to finish me off. I could have probably flown out much earlier, but bested up, died. Now I gave him a lot of comeback experience, which sucks, and I'm actually dead for such a long time. And still 4 minutes to go in the game, and I'm already dead for like 25 seconds, so... If you have a lot of kills or high kill streaks, so the way the death timer works is, it scales with your level and with your KO streak. So if you have a big KO streak, you're going to be dead for a very long time. I don't exactly know math behind it, but this is something that is quite bad. So kind of punishes you for playing well, which I hope they change at some point. We sadly lose this Drednaw to a well-timed Ninetales ultimate, but it was my fault for kind of dying, but I just got Blastoise as well. But yeah, we get 2 more quick hits. Almost level 14 already. Now we're all bot lane, so we can look for a quick score on bot together, but we don't have to. It's like these scores are very risky and they don't really do much. Like you might have most of the experience already. You kind of want to just keep those for Zapdos, easy Zapdos points later on. So I'm just going to go in the jungle. This is often a bait just because of the jump pad and them respawning very fast. And I just checked out their buffs to see if they're up, and I found a Pikachu instead. We kill the Pikachu. Now we look to turn over 50. The next guy appears, but this is where Talonflame shines. Like he 1v1s a lot of characters, and even if he loses the 1v1, he often will still escape just by flying over a wall or something. So, not a big deal. Now Pikachu's dead, he's gonna respawn now, but I have my score sheet, so even if he jumps, I will not get interrupted. That's how you run score sheet on this character as well. He's very strong at splish pushing, and it's so important to just not get knocked up by the jump pad. This is something that kills your bot. You can also see like very easy to escape with them. You can go Talonflame ultimated, but yeah, you get out very, very fast. And now, honestly, like my goal is just kind of like, just looking around. I still have my ultimate, which I don't want to use right now because Zapdos is spawning soon. So I'm just looking for Fly, get 1 kill. We get Blastoise again. Sucks, and we got Brave Birded actually. We dead for 20 seconds, but we are just in time for Zapdos, and it could be worse. I really should have never died there. We gave again the Blastoise almost level 40 now. You really shouldn't underestimate how much comeback experience is. So I pretty much just gave him free level 14 by dying there, but I really didn't expect to die to begin with. I was kind of surprised by that, but I respawned for Zapdos. I'm pretty much level 15, which is the highest level you can be. So I'm maxed out on damage. I'm just gonna do this buff fast. And yeah, as Zapdos, you try to look for backdoors, you try to cap on their side, or yeah, you can even do Zapdos with Talonflame. Fly is a pretty good Zapdos secure. I think I messed it up in this game, but we will get to it. So I see 3 people dead. I'm just gonna start Zapdos since I'm kind of confident that I will get the last hit. But yeah, we can also you just start Zapdos there to bait the enemy team into coming towards you. So they're like, oh my god, they're doing Zapdos, we have to stop them. And you just turn around, kill them, and then you wait for the next guys to respawn. So yeah, I kind of mess up my fly here. Good thing Venusaur gets it. I flew way too late into the air and messed up the last hit, but yeah, besides that, pretty controlled game. Now we just score with Zapdos. And the game is pretty much over. But so this is the way I play jungle, I play central. I just farm my buffs on cooldown. Look for stuff in between those 2 buffs. Either if I see there's a gank, I'm going for a gank. If I see there's Corpfishes up and nothing is gankable, we just do the Corpfishes. You can also help our laner score if you want to. So yeah, but like it does insane damage. You have that's such an insane level lead for the first Drednaw. You have a very good last hit for Within Fly. So very strong central character now. They buffed too many things I think on him. Also very fun to play. I really enjoy playing Talonflame, so you have here a 17k game. I think I also quite good damage. So if you guys would like to try them out, again, Razor Claw, Scope Lens, and Score Sheet is what I'm running. And yeah, I think that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. There will be a Sylveon video tomorrow. So hope you guys look forward to it. Bye!